We'd like to introduce ourselves. My name is Manoj Bhatia, and I'm the president of Thattai Hindu Bhatia Community. And we appreciate the initiative by the ruling family to launch a Little India project in Bahrain. Though it is very old initiative, but this is the day today where we are very much appreciated, where Sheikh Hammai and Sheikh Khalid came over to inaugurate this event. Now, looking at the situation, we took an opportunity as we were developing our temple plan, and we thought that this is the better opportunity for our Hindus in Bahrain. We can see the development of the temple. As you know, that this is 200 years old temple, the history of but this is the third building of which we need to uplift. So we already had the plans and we already had the consultation, how the building should look. And on the basis of that, we had appointed a consultant, and we had visited Sheikh Hammai and requested whether, in today's date, whether she can come and inaugurate this particular project. And we were very happy, and we appreciated that she accepted our invitation, and she said, yes, you can, we will come over to inaugurate the event, the redevelopment of our temple.
I think it's fair to say that Indians in Bahrain have really built up this country over the last maybe 200 to 300 years. Some of our citizens from our country, they were in prominent positions in customs and other departments, running the commercial part. This is what has really developed Bahrain.
Adding to this point, what he says, yes, customs, yes, when we're talking about late Sheikh Ali in Khalifa, he in fact invited one of our committee member named Gangaram Tikamdas to launch, to start the customs in Bahrain. So he is the person also invited to start Arabic school in Bahrain. So, some of the members from Bahrain, as well as along with him, they launched the first Arabic school in Maharak. And we were grateful, that we were given a chance to enhance the image of Indians in Bahrain.
Well, going further, the Bhatia family started the Indian school in Bahrain, which you see today. I think they have more than 10,000 students. It was started by the Bhatia family, and the first classes were held in their own houses, apartments.
But I think reinforces the long relationship which India and Bahrain have enjoyed. It's traditional now, more than centuries now. And events like this, and if they are sustainable over a period of time on a regular basis, can strengthen the relationship not only culturally but even others, people-to-people exchange. It actually reinforces once again the pluralism of Bahrain, the multiculturalism of Bahrain. Indians have contributed a lot. Everybody knows that. It's a known fact that they have been on the island for so long. The fact that you highlight this and create a little India demonstrates the Bahrain's openness, welcoming nature of the Bahraini people, and it can only take the relationship to the next level. The fact that so many different communities of India have involved themselves in this, and this was demonstrated in the cultural program, is another sign that the whole country can come together to emphasize and to show the world that Bahrain is an open country. It's a country which welcomes all different nationalities, and the proximity to India culturally, geographically, politically can only be reinforced and taken to the next level.
I would like to add that it has been an honor for the Indian community to be given this opportunity to show people who are visitors or even Bahrainis that this is a community that has enjoyed so much love from the Bahrainis. Even today at the temple, there were people, Bahrainis, who I would not have expected, but it was a very, very warm surprise for us. I met a lot of friends from the royal family also, from whom I knew from the garden club. but I haven't seen in a long time. So it just shows that they enjoy being here. Like one of them said, that she comes here every Holi, which is a festival, just to enjoy the colors of India. So that was really an honor for us also.
Well, this has to be taken to the next level. Obviously, this is just a start. It has to be taken to the next level, and that can only be done by private sector initiative. The government can only do so much. So it's up to the private sector to really step in and do it. We as a Bhatia community, which is one of the oldest non-Arab trading community on the island, have already initiated the redevelopment plan of the temple and the surrounding areas. It's a $500,000 dinar project stretching over 3 to 4 years. The first phase is going to be for 2 years. And that's going to be the whole redevelopment of this area. We're going to have a massive, we shared those plans with Sheikh Hamid, Sheikh Khalid, and it's going to be a massive project with marble flown in from India. It's going to be a spectacular structure. The private sector initiative, that's number one. Our community has already stepped forward and done this. Series of programs regularly. A committee which is permanent, which can sustain this over a period of time rather than just a one-off ad hoc thing. So there has to be a permanent committee with involvement of the private sector, with the people who are in the souk for the long time, who know what the souk is all about, who know what sort of excites the souk. Facilities in terms of parking, facilities in terms of only people's walkway, facilities in terms of more green area. This is a wonderful job which has already been done on the coloring the whole area, but the whole lot of series of initiatives which would sort of make this a sustainable thing over a period of time. A cultural center that we have already spoken to Sheikh Hamid and requested that this is included in the Bahrain passport. So she has promised us that this will be a cultural icon or the go-to place as far as the souk is concerned. So it will be in the next cultural passport which is going to come out from Ministry of Culture. And this is only going to enhance the image of Bahrain. It's only going to enhance the tourism of Bahrain. It's only going to enhance the business and the trade in the souk. And the souk really, this can be a stepping stone to revive the souk, which was facing competition from the malls and the newer structures. So this is, I feel, an important thing to take it forward.
Well, what we need to see now is that Little India project which we have seen launching today. We want this project to go ahead further, and where we need the contribution from all the Indians who are based in Bahrain or settled in Bahrain to participate and see whether this project doesn't die. We need to see that this project is when there is a supported by the ruling family, we want to see this project for here in Bahrain for years to come.
Going forward, I don't think this itself has proved that I don't think things are going to go back. It's only forward is the only way that it's going to move. And I'm sure that with the sort of tempo that they've taken it with, as you saw how many people have come in, I'm sure it's going to be progressing further and further. And just like Bob was saying, that there's so many things that we have been honored to receive. It's going to just take it one step further.